Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Game 2 between Caffy and Tom J. Caffy did take Game 1. We are running the Wisdom Seed tonight. I'm joined in the booth by Tracy. How are you doing tonight?
Doing fine. Yeah, game one was really interesting. Tom J got to choose the flag set as Caffey deferred. And Tom J just said, roll us a random one. And we ended up with the power flag set, which was really interesting. Caffey had quite the lead until Tom J found silvers deep in 8. Caffey, when he went back to 8, went back out of 9, not finding silvers, did manage to go to 8 first, so still managed to pull it out. But it certainly made for a very interesting race when it looked like it might have been a blowout. So today we're going to go do the wisdom flags. This is Caffey's choice. Of course, that means the book is going to actually have use, unlike most of the other, unlike the other 2 flag sets. And Heart Shuffle is on, and we already have a wood sword.
We like to see that this early.
So book will give us hints. The hints will all be truthful. They won't all be useful. Caffey trying to get both. Tom J got his bomb drop from the red Wizrobes. Caffey, we're gonna go ahead and syncing them up. It's gonna try and get some bombs from these blue Octoroks. Does get one. Looks like on the 6 count.
Yeah, and Wizrobe's on the overworld, but so far that's been the big bad guy. Haven't seen anybody else yet.
Well, you have Moblins on the overworld. So Moblins and Wizrobes, not a bad combination. The Wizrobes are annoying. The Moblins with the Wizrobes makes it. They're also the shooty eyes, but they're only shooting 1/2 a heart damage with those arrows, so not quite as bad as the others. And of course, it means the Wizrobes won't be in dungeons. But we will see Lionels and Darknuts in dungeons. Red Ring on the coast.
Hey, thank you, BBQ, for dropping in with your party of 4. Welcome to Game 2 between CaffyJD and Tom J.
14 rupee bombs. Tom J unable to afford them right now, but still has 3 left to finish up this northeast section. Did miss the spot there, unfortunately, so now it's going to be a bomb short of finishing up this section. Does find the any roads, though. And the Armos item today is just a heart container, which is not a surprise when you have Heart Shuffle, full Heart Shuffle on. Tom J finds level 3. Caffey wants to get some more bombs here. Alright, first room could be... Nope, doesn't push. Caffey finds the White Sword book. Is guaranteed to be the White Sword item, but cannot pick it up on 4 hearts.
Yes, and we have level 3.
Yeah, I think this is over either in the Grave area or Death Mountain area, because we saw Tom J taking any road, and I think he found it there. It might be immediately ladder... Well, not immediately, but pretty early on ladder blocked here. 35 is our mid-secret. That's pretty good. Actually, it's very good for our mid-secret. Looks like Tom J went in a different direction, is able to find another room to clear. Gets a map. Oh, okay. Well, almost symmetrical. Like a little space invader. There's a Triforce for him. Caffey finds himself a Take Any Candle. There is an argument for taking the heart there to go back and get the book, but there will be other hearts.
Yeah, but I would be probably taking the candle too myself, just because I want to be able to open up as much of it as I can.
Caffey finds level 2. And with no keys, we may not be able to do much if this room does not drop a key. TomJay going to continue to explore level 3, hoping to find the item. Free red candle! If he had just taken the heart, you could have had the red candle. And we might be bait blocked. Guerilla set in this level too. Red candle's a good repeatable secondary offense though. So we're gonna
Yes, very
happy to have it. Gets the Triforce. We'll see if he goes back in. There may not be that much more you can do without a key or some bait. TomJay finds a stair in level 3, so we're going to get an item out of level 3 here, or possibly a heart. It is the wand. That is a really nice find for TomJay.
Yes, nice weapon upgrade, giving us that white sword damage.
And level 1 for Caffy. Let's see if we can pirouette this. He's got one bomb to choose. Okay, we are going to be able to pirouette. That wand is going to be really useful for TomJay right now because he's going to be able to do extra damage on these dark nuts. Caffy, meanwhile, is going to try and pirouette this door in level 1. There we go.
It's a nice Kanana key right there.
Yeah, I might have said pirouette, obviously, I meant Kananaki. We're going to...
Yes.
TomJay
making... Yeah, and TomJay making quick work of the Patra.
Yeah, very useful to have the combination of the wand plus the sword. It'd be really good to have that in this room, although the candle is going to help Caffy out a lot in this room. Lionel's generally relatively easy to corral. You just got to be careful of their sword beams. Let's see if this is the stair. It is. And it's a heart. Not sure what rooms TomJay has left to get the floor item here in level 3. There are 2 rooms that are ladder blocks, so he might not be able to get them. Chad asked if one of the likes had a power bracelet. That could be. I didn't see it. So not sure which dungeon you're asking about. Oh, a cute little level 1.
It's the top half.
Yeah. Alright, so Caffy may have a power bracelet. Which would mean there'd be one more item in this dungeon.
So on his tracker, he does not have it marked.
Now there's a recorder for TomJay. He might not have seen it, and he might not have picked it up, but he will go back in.
Well, yeah, now he just marked it. So yes, he does have the power bracelet according to his tracker.
Alright, Caffy, back into level 1. One more item in this dungeon. Both our runners having picked up a overworld exploration item. That's a power bracelet there. So you were a little bit ahead. So it was not a power bracelet in the like.
Oh.
Funny how that worked out. And a wood boomerang. Okay, we're done in level 1.
Well, he didn't want to pick up the boomerang.
No, at this point he's already got his sword. He's got a secondary offense in the candle. The boomerang isn't going to really add much.
No.
I mean, I personally will pick up a floor boomerang like that. It's just sitting there. I typically won't go down the stairs for it, but you know, it has its uses, but it's certainly not a required item by any stretch. We're going to try and pick up the book at 5 hearts. We are not going to pick up the book. Definitely a shame that he didn't pick up the heart to take any, since he did end up getting that free candle right afterwards. TomJay finds level 8 in Death Mountain.
And of course he had
any roads.
And of course he did have to burn the old man for being stubborn and not giving him the book.
Yeah, I don't think we saw all the any roads. Okay, we lose a recorder spot. And we're up in 2 Death Mountain, a couple Death Mountain. Caffy's going to continue in this area and wants to finish out the northeast. I was thinking about those bombs. Chooses not to get by them.
TomJay making some quick work in 8 using that wand.
Caffy, aware of his global, is going to kill one of the Armos. There's a heart on the floor and some arrows for 90 rupees. We can't afford that yet.
Everyone's favorite music enthusiast, Dig Dogger, in 8.
No, I didn't block anything yet, though. The way this seed is shaped up, though, it's not likely you're going to get into level 8 without the recorder. $96 for a large secret. A little bit lower than normal, but not terrible. Caffy could go back and buy those arrows if he wants to. Looks like he's going to just up A out of here, otherwise he would have been more careful going around that P-hat. TomJay going to spend a key here. Oh, well, that is a staircase. We don't know whether it's an item or not. TomJay's going to have to be careful not to pick up the Triforce when he pushes that block. Of course, it could just be a transport, in which case he might not take it. Well done. And what do we have? Transport. Okay. Yeah, he's not going to take it. He's going to grab the Triforce. He's got the recorder, so I wouldn't be surprised if he just goes and leaves for now.
Exactly. Can come back if needed.
Funny enough, it was level 8 in the last seed that TomJay just absolutely stayed with the entire race and paid out because it did have silvers deep in there. Didn't pay out enough though. Level 4 for Caffy. Already a compass. He is going to have to Canana key for this this first room. TomJay's going to check out the rest of these any roads. There we go.
Beast wanted to play games.
And there's level 1 for TomJay. He's going to find 1 and 2 shortly. Map of level 4. Caffy's way at the top underneath the dash. The Triforce is way at the bottom, so kind of a big 4 and a very linear 4 at that.
Yes, it is. Shouldn't take too much time, and probably going to see him definitely full clear, seeing how small it is.
We'll see. He might get key blocked or ladder blocked. Or, in a really awful combat room, TomJay finds the heart in level 1. should manage to find the other items in here. And it looks like he's taking a very similar path to what Caffy did. This is rough, because like you'd want to hide in the doorway here, but we don't need to actually open that door. So ideally, you want to kill these landmos without using right door strats.
Doing a good job with that candle, knocking them down.
This is where having that wand, especially with the wand fire. I've always said the wand fire is made for landmos, because you don't get it till level 8. And the next dungeon has landmos. Okay. We're gonna get through the landmos. TomJay sees the Triforce, wants to clear the rest of this dungeon though. Gets the map. Right, we have a Goma that may or may not be relevant. See if Caffy wants to deal with these blue darkness. May just choose to, yeah, I think we're just going to walk by them.
Yeah, I think if we saw him with the wand, he'd probably maybe give it a chance.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's still blue dark nuts. It's definitely easier to kill with a wand, but I don't know if it's worth going after them right now.
Yeah, I know for me that's one of those rooms that I'm not messing with it unless the game tells me I have to.
Now this room is almost as bad because of the quad BMOS. We'll see if Caffy... with the red candle, it's not as bad. But the lag actually helps here. This room is exactly why we don't ask Fred to create what Link to the Past has, which is called Fast ROM, taking out the lag, because it's a little easier to deal with these guys slow. And there's a clock if Caffy can get to it. There we go.
Nicely timed clock right there.
Heart on the floor, so that blue dark nut room, we never have to deal with it. This room, though, could be our stair. TomJay grabs his blue candle. He's gonna grab, that's the same blue candle that Caffy got.
Yep, and he's soon about to see.
Now, TomJay, with 5 keys, is going to be able to do more in this level 2 and might find the second item. That is a white sword for Caffy, evening up the combat.
If anybody wants more snow, I will gladly send it from up here in Maine. I don't want it.
Well, yeah, it's been definitely a nasty weekend. Alright, we have a red landmo, and we don't have very many keys, so we're going to try and preserve our keys. And chances are we don't need to open that door at all, so really no reason to do a Kanana there. And we get to see the map of level 2, and it is bait blocked.
Yeah, they're going to need it in order to get up above, unless they're just going to take the one item and hope they don't need another.
I mean, I don't think you're going back into level 2 anytime soon. Caffy's going to probably beeline this book. Check anything he hasn't checked on the way, but it's not too far. Do the South Coast first, but definitely is going to want the book before he does any of these other dungeons. And TomJay's going to find the book soon, but he's not going to be able to pick it up. He's only got 5 hearts. We already know that 5 is not enough. Actually, maybe you already saw it, because he's going and finishing up the rest of these, going towards the waterfall area. Or maybe he's just going to check that cave in a little bit. He's going to buy the book. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get to see he will see. He's got the recorder, so he can go back anytime he wants. So he may just clear out the rest of this area and then go. That could either be a big play or a big time waste.
Yeah, and I almost feel like he's doing it just because that's really the only thing up here in this corner that we need to worry about.
Now there's the book at 5 hearts. Tom J finds he can't get it. Caffy about to pick up the book and get this last burn spot.
Tom J picks up that 6th heart.
Well, we're gonna get almost simultaneous book pickups. Tom J doing the thing that I always do, which is not actually remember which Armos is the one that we have to actually hit. So we're gonna get a start area check from Caffy. We'll see exactly when Tom J goes back to turn in that bait. I'm not entirely sure why you wouldn't just do it immediately if you want to buy it. And Caffy also going to buy the bait. In Caffy's case, he doesn't have the recorder to get back there easily, so I don't expect him to go back there anytime soon. But I do, you buy the bait, you know where it is.
Yeah, and I mean, you almost got to think, if they're buying that bait, in their mind, at some point, they are going to go back and dig that top half.
There's an arrow purchase for Caffy. We don't know where the silvers are yet, so that should be good for him. Meet the human by a lake, that would be our magic sword. There's a lot of things that are by a lake. Including a recorder spot and a raft spot. That's the first Tom J seen of that red ring.
The little old lady giving us a hint we already know.
Yeah, the white sword hint isn't particularly useful in this flag set. We already know it's a book, and location-wise, it can help us for the location. Also of note, the red wizards are going down to a single white sword hit, so that's nice. There, ooh, that's level 9, and that's chunky. Well, it's missing some columns, so it looked like we had probably 5 or 6 full columns with a little bit extra. Speaking of big, that is a dog lying down. And I'm not usually good at these shapes, but we're also not going to be able to get very far in here, because that's a hard ladder block. High 6x6.
Yes.
Sorry, Jess. Ladder's not going to be in 6 today. This should be Caffy's last take any. He's gotten a couple of hearts, a potion, and a candle out of it. Tom J finds level 4.
The dreaded rupee boss.
So Tom J with 5 keys may go... Well, he's got the wand anyway, so he's going to be able to make quick work of this landmo. At demonstrating why the book can be useful for certain enemies. In general, he's going to be able to go faster through this dungeon because he's going to have that wand fire.
I think this is the one that had the stairs to...
No. The stair is underneath the B. Actually,
yes.
both items are underneath the B. One was the lower one was the heart. The higher one was the stair with the white sword. Tom J looks like he's going to take the time to kill these dark nuts. With the wand, it makes a little more sense. I still think I'd skip it, especially with the Beamos in there. Should be able to do it pretty easily, though. But he's going to give back some of that time he's gaining with having the wand in the first place. Get a key. Nope.
Nope, get nothing.
Caffy's making his way through the grave area, so he's going to find level 3 very soon. He's also going to find level 8, and he's going to have the map with the book, so he might be more inclined to actually dig some of it. We're starting to run out of, well, I mean, Tom J hasn't done a whole lot of the recorder spots, so the recorders could still lead us to a dungeon. There's still a handful of power bracelet spots left, so, you know, I mean, Caffy in particular is definitely going to want to be digging this level 3 for some sort of overworld blocking item. I fully expect him to get both items, and there's the heart container for Tom J. And we'll get the white sword very shortly.
Gets the pretty white pokey stick.
Caffy was thinking about it. He knows I'll yell at him for not picking up that letter if he doesn't pick it. He doesn't really need it because he's got the potion already. But there's no guarantee that he's going to ever use that one. Now, the nice thing is, because we know 6 is ladder blocked with the runners choose, we'll get hints. And these are cheap, so he's just going to buy them. He's got plenty of money. Manhandle threatens with the wand. Okay, he knows. We know that. He didn't know that. And we knew that if it had been Dodongo with the other item, that would have been super useful. Tom J going to get his Triforce out of 4. And Caffy finds level 3, so he knows there's a wand in here. Does not know there's a recorder in here. I fully expect him to get both. The recorder is the floor item.
Yep. And would that Triforce pick up? Tom J ends up taking a 5-3 Triforce lead.
Yep. A lot more exploration done by Caffy, although Tom J is going to be able to do all these recorder spots that Caffy won't be able to do until after he does level 3.
Yeah, I'd say right now our big ticket item is where's our ladder?
Well, knowing now that we hard require it, neither one of these runners is really going to care about a red ring. Obviously, they would most likely pick it up since it's going to speed you up in the long run. But I don't think it gives a significant advantage one player over the other. Other than certainly nice to have. There's a map we don't need.
Yeah, both these runners are definitely combat savvy, so if they don't have to go out of their way to get it, I don't see them doing that.
No, they're going to go out. They're going to get it. It's too powerful an item to leave unless it's super, super late. We've got dark nuts, blue dark nuts, 2 hearts of damage. You got Wizards on the overworld. I'm just saying that you're not, neither runner is going to be like, oh my, because some runners will not like to see the red ring because of the combat advantage, or it's kind of an equalizer in a lot of senses, and these guys are both pretty good already, so.
Yeah, and like you said, like, they'll probably get it. It's just going to be one of those, when the ladder is found, how far behind do the runners feel they are from their competition?
You're not going to leave that red ring. I don't know exactly. I know exactly one player that I've ever seen leave a red ring. Caffy grabbing the recorder, grabbing the Triforce. We'll see if he comes back in for the wand. He might not. Knowing that it's just a wand, he doesn't need it. It's a nice to have, but not a hard requirement. He is going to leave. Looks like he's going to check the forgotten spot, so it might be a little bit before he gets over to level 8, which is fine. Oh, and not going to do the Forgotten Spot. He's going to go do the Death Armos, which I guess we didn't see. The other hint shop Step over the water for the silver arrows. That could be level 6, but we don't know that for sure. Step over the water for the raft. That could also be level 6. And Gliok works with the white sword. So marginally useful hints in terms of the water hints, but nothing super useful.
Yes. We know somewhere over water lies our silvers and our raft.
There's level 7.
Yeah, that's a pretty beefy 7.
That's about a normal size 7. Pretty sure it's smaller than our level 6. See if Caffy goes and gets those hints. Oh, okay, just found him now. He should also be into level 7 shortly.
thomjay giving up the heart to the mugger.
I mean, you're not giving up your bombs here. Now, in Caffy's case, he knows he's going to have access to that red ring. thomjay doesn't know that because he doesn't know there's a ladder block yet. And Caffy joins thomjay in level 7 over here at vanilla level 1.
So we're not
a little more careful in this room.
Gets a map we don't need.
I was wondering what he got. I heard the sound. Gliok lurks by a lake. We know. Yeah. I guess, yeah, oh, right. It's so that level 4 spot location is a spot that's considered by a lake, but I disagree. It's in the forest. It's that one 4x4 lake area near the forest. It is technically a lake. Now, Caffy is going to be in this Triforce room. Doesn't know it yet. It is a Patra. It is an ellipsis Patra, so a little bit easier than the other type. We'll see if he chooses to continue.
thomjay up A's and goes back to start.
Yeah, I didn't see what got him. I was busy watching Caffy kill the Patra. He's going to take Caffy. Going to take the Triforce. Did a couple extra rooms. Does essentially save the Patra kill. We'll see if he goes back in. Yeah, not going to go back in again with the recorder. Makes sense to not necessarily go back in. One important note that we didn't talk about earlier: the important items in 9 flag is on for this flag set, so Bo could also be in 9.
Yes, it could.
Also, with that recorder, I wonder when Caffy is going to go back to 2. I don't know. Like thomjay, as we talked about earlier, he bought the bait immediately upon leaving 2. Did not go right back though, but could have because he has the recorder and could have used the recorder to get back there easily. Caffy bought the bait next time he saw it, so it wasn't quite immediate, but he didn't have the recorder at the time, so he did not have the ability to recorder over there easily. thomjay staying in this level 7. He's not going to stay. Well, he might stay a little bit longer. He's going to find the Patra soon. He's going to bomb up here. Our Vires are going down to bomb, so that's good. Now, Caffy about to find level 8. Unless he's, let's see, we're going to try and, I assume he's going to try and force, that is a ladder in 7. That is huge for thomjay.
Yes, especially where Caffy left 7 without digging out an item.
Now, we did say important items can be a 9. However, because level 6 is ladder blocked, the ladder cannot be a 9, and Caffy knows this. It is, however, going to give thomjay a head start on the red ring. Alright, thomjay grabs the Triforce out of 7. I don't believe we saw the floor item. Caffy doing a good job with his forces. So Caffy has full knowledge of all his dungeons that he's done except 7 and 2. So it might be a little bit before he gets back there, but he is. He will eventually be forced back there. There's level 8. You see the map to it now. Very typical looking level 8. It's very similar to that level 7.
Yes. thomjay quickly burns through Candle Row.
Unfortunately for thomjay, it's not really convenient right now to go get that ring. And he's going to find level 6 and may just go in and do it without getting that ring. Because ideally for him, he'd want to world wrap to it after doing the Deadwood stuff. But he's going to find level 6 before that. It'll also be interesting to see how much of this 8 Caffy digs. And thomjay does not have the money for the arrows at the moment, so he's not going to be able to purchase those.
A tracker saying we saw a heart out of 7.
Oh, that could be. thomjay finds level 6. And it would love to be able to go get that red ring before doing it, but is not in a situation where it makes sense. This is going to be a stare immediately. There's the bow in 8. Okay, we are even on important items. thomjay has to come back to 8 for the bow, and Caffy's going to have to come back to 7 for the ladder. So that just changed everything.
Now, do you see them going and digging, like in thomjay's situation, digging 9 if
Yes.
he gets both those Triforces before going back to 8?
I do. No guarantee. Obviously, it's not the right play. But he... I would. Well, I mean, it depends. If he doesn't have silvers, then I could see waiting on it. Because the odds of having both silvers and a bow in 9 gets really slim. If, on the other hand, he finds silver somewhere, and there's a reasonable chance that the silvers are going to be in this level 6, since we did get the walk over the water hint. Then, yeah, I'd for one item, yeah, I'd go to 9 first. I always like going to 9 just because in level 9 you have to go there anyway. You have to at some point dig it for where is Zelda, where is Ganon. So it's a worse situation for thomjay than it is for Caffy, because Caffy knows the ladder is required for level 6, and because Caffy knows that the ladder is required for level 6, he cannot get into 9 without the ladder. Will not be digging 9 for a ladder. Now, they both could end up digging 9 for silvers. Again, the walk over the water hint could just as easily refer to level 9.
Caffy picks up a heart and 8.
Yeah, I want to say we might have seen that on TomJay's side, but I won't say for sure. Now, I'm trying to remember, well, it's hard to say, I was going to say trying to remember where that Triforce was in this level 8, but the problem is, TomJay didn't have the map when he was in here, which is one of the reasons why, you know, it made a lot of sense for him to leave it when he did. I remember that Dig Dogger room, he was in there at some point. Triforce for TomJay at a level 6. I don't think he's seen the walk over the water hint, so he may just leave.
Yeah, that looks like that's exactly what he's doing.
But the walk over the water hint also, you know, he's found 9. That's right, he hadn't seen 9 yet. Oh, we saw the no, we saw heart and 6? Okay. Did we see both hearts? Another stair for Caffy. If this is the transport, then this is going to take him right to the Triforce, funny enough.
So chat is saying we saw a double heart 6.
Okay. I remember we saw a stair something, which must have been the heart. Which means we might have a ladder block dungeon. Because we're kind of running out of places.
So one of the good things I guess we could hope is that if you're Team TomJay, the fact that he saw only 1 heart out of 8, he knows there's still 2 items in there.
Yeah, but you're 2 items in 8 versus 2 items in 9. So because you have to do other things in 8, I would go to 9. Unless I'm missing both bow and silver. So then I'm going to look elsewhere. Try and get at least one of those items out of there. This room sucks for Caffy because it can't drop, and because of the shutter doors, it won't push either. So you have to kill it just to get out of it. So Caffy's hoping for a ladder in here. We know that's not going to happen, but there are other nice things he could find.
TomJay finding the door repair.
Yeah, I mean, Caffy's already found the best thing he could have found in here. And any key would probably be the best thing that's left. TomJay is probably going to do that world wrap I talk about. And now, trying to see, we might be ladder blocked out of the rest of this. It looks like you might be able to go straight across this row.
TomJay finding another take any heart.
Yep, that should be all the take any hearts for TomJay. Are we ladder blocked in 8 or ladder blocked in 8? I mean, I'm not 100% sure we're ladder blocked, but I think Caffy thinks he's ladder blocked, so he's leaving. which means he's going to have 2 and 8 and 7 to go to now. Probably goes to 2 first after finishing clearing East Death Mountain. Yeah, I really think that the level 5 is going to have silvers and raft, and it's going to be at one of those ladders, one of those river spots.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, is those river spots are going to be...
Because walk over the water can mean the coast spot, it can mean the river spots, and it can mean just literally something you have to use the ladder for in a dungeon. So there's lots of... Yeah, so there's lots of choices. And yeah, it looks like, yeah, chat also agreeing that it's probably... Yeah, thank you, Greg. Nice double bomb drop there for Caffy to finish up. And there's the world raft for TomJay to get the ring. Funny enough, if 5 is behind the ladder and has the raft and the silvers, that's not great for TomJay, because, you know, getting it down to 1 item, looking level 9, it makes it a lot more palatable to go and dig out 9 for your item. Couple more East Death Mountain spots for Caffy. TomJay is going to grab this power bracelet spot. Could go to 8 while he's here. Yeah, he's probably going to go to 2 now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And of course with, or it has more, okay, well I guess we haven't done any of the desert spots, we might be checking that area out. Caffy is going to go to 2. I'm going to use that bait. And he's going to find out it's not a ladder here, and well, I think that's going to force him to, I think that'll force him back to 7.
TomJay making his way to the forgotten spot.
And gets a magic sword.
Gets mags at 11.
Yeah, I don't think, Alright, I didn't see what stopped Caffy. I don't know if it was a ladder block or if he just got the item out of there. Alright, so yeah, it was a ladder block. So Caffy knows he has to go to 7 or find 5, and we're running out of recorder spots. TomJay continuing to look for this. A little surprised he doesn't buy a potion there or grab the letter there. Continue to look for level 5, but we've pretty much deduced that it's got to be at the ladder spots. I think Caffy only has... I mean, he might have the Deadwood spots, but TomJay did the Deadwood spots. And Caffy's going to do these last 4 spots.
Yeah, and I think TomJay, after he does the graveyard here, he's pretty well knocked out a lot of all the checks on this side of the map.
Yeah, but he has the ladder, so he's going to be able to grab the spot. And let's see, where are we going, Caffy? Are we going to... Have we done the start spot? we must have reset that. Unfortunately for Caffy, the Deadwoods and grave spots are not close by. TomJay is going to go ahead and get something out of level 2. I don't know. I would go looking at those ladder spots for 5 first. Caffy's going to knock out these last recorder spots and not find his dungeon and realize that he needs the ladder to get to his last dungeon. And we'll have to go back into 7.
TomJay making quick work of this upper part.
And it's just a heart. Alright, Caffey's gonna know he needs to go back to 7 very shortly. I think he's got one more spot. And thomjay should be getting to level 5 soon, because it's going to be... It's going to be on the river, because that's all we have left.
Yes, and I...
Alright, Caffey back to 7, thomjay almost to 5.
So the question is it spot 1 or spot 2?
Doesn't matter. They're right next to each other. Unfortunately, Caffey not going the right direction. I want to say the ladder was to the south, southwest. This was the transport. We're going to take it. Okay, so this is closer to where the ladder was, because thomjay took that transport.
Yes.
Oh, he took the transport, but we couldn't get anywhere. I didn't realize how bad that transport was. To the statement that Caffey will be mad at himself, he's not going to be mad. I mean, this is randomizer. You know, you make your decisions, you live with them. It's not how that works. You're mad at yourself if you leave one room and you don't do it, and it's your thing. Then you get mad at yourself. But I'm just still not doing okay. Now he's going to do these ladder spots. He's going to last locate these ladder spots, and this should be the ladder for Caffey.
No, he already did the raft spots, and they didn't unlock 5.
They didn't? Okay. Well, that makes it more interesting, because I don't know. Oh, 8 with the raft. Alright, so Caffey's going to check the beeline his way to those ladder spots. Thinking that level 5 is going to be there.
thomjay has all but full cleared the overworld with the exception of the 2 raft spots.
So that's actually really good for thomjay, because that tells us that the raft has to be in 8. And that means he's going to go back into 8, and he'll get that bow. Caffey's going to head over to 6. thomjay grabbing the take any potion, since he already has magic sword, already has the red ring. Well, the red ring doesn't affect anything, but already has that magic sword, so the hearts don't matter anymore.
He has the offense and the defense.
So the raft being super pesky, again, super good for thomjay. Caffey's gonna do this 6, and apparently the hearts are on path to get to the Triforce. But Caffey's gonna know immediately that he's got to go. He's not even gonna grab the heart. We'll see if Caffey, you were saying skipping the red ring. He's gonna feel behind. Maybe he does skip the red ring. I would go grab it and then immediately recorder over to level 8 and go get that raft out of here. Now, thomjay is taking the path that's going to get him the raft. Because this is where Caffey was ladder blocked. We're going to buy bombs, we're going to buy bombs. +2 for 125, not exactly a deal.
No, he didn't want to give us a bargain.
And that right there is why you're going to want that red ring. And it might get Caffey to go get it when he finishes 6. But yeah, the fact that assuming that the raft is over here, and it's going to be in this room right here, this is going to be the raft. Tom J has now he's even less reason to stay in here for Bo. If he had gone and so I thought that this was gonna be really good for Tom J. He might do the rest of this little bit, but this is not where the Bo is. I can't see him going back in.
Yeah, that's definitely not what you want to see because, like you said, he's now thinking, okay, I'm going to use this, go get my last one.
Like, whereas Caffey is definitely. Oh, well, never mind. He got a hint. That is exactly what Tom J needed. However, Caffey's not that far from this Triforce, and he's going to know once he gets the heart. I might do 2 first, but 2 is not going to be a long dig. And actually, this 8's not going to be a long dig. He knows where to look. But it definitely does. We definitely get a bit of a lead here with Tom J. Well, it depends on how long it takes Tom J to find the bow. But yeah, the fact that he now knows it's here is huge. Now, I don't know where this floor heart was in level 6. If anybody in chat can remind or enlighten me on where it was. There's the bow for Tom J. Didn't take him very long. Oh, there it is. There's the heart. Caffey's gonna grab it.
Tom J immediately up A, says I'm out of here.
Definitely for Tom J now. That hint basically saved him. I don't think he stays in that dungeon without the hint. And it definitely gives him a lead, which if he had left, would not be the case.
Yeah, I think that is definitely the saving grace, was that hint saved this whole run.
All right, so Caffey going to grab the Triforce out of 6. Looks like the coast is going to have our level 5. Caffey is recording somewhere. He's going to go back to 2. He's going to get the heart out of 2. And I think Tom J is trying to get to level. I thought he would recorder to. I guess 1 is a little better than 2 as far as recording.
Yeah, because with this check, he'll find 5 and do a full clear of the overworld.
Yeah, both runners are basically going to do a full clear. Caffey might choose to go to the coast raft spot first, especially given that he hasn't picked up the red ring yet.
There is triple segmented 5.
Ew. Now, Caffey's going to get that magic sword, too, which is really good for him. See if... And we'll record it at 8, because he now knows 8 has his raft. There's the compass out of 5 for Tom J. We'll see if he stays in. We don't know. You know, all that stuff we were saying about walk over the water doesn't really apply. It's because the answer could be 5 or it could be 9. We're done with everything else.
He decides not to take the heart.
He doesn't need it at this point. Red ring plus magic sword. Walking down to get it just takes time.
Sees the Triforce.
He's gonna go look for the floor item here. Chat making a good point. I don't think, yeah, Tom J never bought arrows. Caffy's gonna grab this raft. He's gonna head over to level 5. Not sure which spot he'll check first. It's going to check the wrong spot first, unfortunately.
Tom J taking the transport now.
Yeah. Oh, there they are.
And there they are.
On the floor in 5.
Yep, just sitting on the floor.
All right, Caffy gets some money out of... So now this is a question of where Caffy gets the silvers out of 5 or not. If he does, then Tom J will have a lead into 9, but not over yet. If he doesn't, then Caffy's just in a lot of trouble. Yeah, I like how chat's saying, who left those there?
Yeah, Ganon's not happy with the help now, leaving stuff like that on the floor.
There's a Triforce out of 5 for Tom J. He's going to probably record to 6 and head over to 9. And we should switch the audio back over to Tom J. He's going to be first into 9. Useless map for Caffy. I don't even know if Tom J saw that or not.
So at
and
1 hour
I believe
50, yes, and at 1 hour 54, we are into level 9 for Tom J, and he's going to be looking for his roar to signify Ganon's 1 room away, and he will also be looking for the shutter door that will not open unless Ganon is dead, which will let us know where our kidnapped is.
And I was about to, as Tom J is showing us, I was about to say that the level 9 items are going to be the Magic Boomerang and the Any Key. And we saw the Magic Boomerang almost immediately, and here's Ganon. Caffy is not picking up the Triforce, so that's good for him. But this could be over if this shutter door to the right is Zelda.
Yeah, big 9, quick 9, maybe.
And some of the easiest 9s I've seen have been larger 9s.
Ganon is down.
Zelda not next door though, so not over yet. We'll see which transport Caffy takes. I don't know which. They're the same room because they're both right stairs. I don't know which one Tom J took. So one of them takes you directly to the silvers. The other one doesn't. Unfortunately, the one that takes you to the silvers is the one to the smaller segment. You might want to go for the larger segment if that's where you end up first. Oh, but that's Zelda, and everything is irrelevant for Caffy because she's right here. Get your GGs in chat for Tom J tying up the series with an official race time of 1:02:57. Caffy was about to find the silvers, a little bit too late.
Yeah, and Caffy, I think, sees now that his
he quit. He left immediately afterwards.
Yeah, sees that his competitor is finished, and
yeah, and it was I mean, we'll have to ask Tom J if he would have stayed in level 8 for the bow, but it was the hint. The hint in level 8 saved him. We do have Caffy joining us. Tom J will be joining us shortly. You sure you like hints, Caffy? Because what you don't know is that Tom J went into level 8 to look for the raft because it had to be there, and got the raft. And right next to the raft room was a hint for the bow that he didn't have yet.
were invited, but...
Yeah, the bow wasn't the thing that I was worried about. It was the ladder with all
Yes.
the ladder block stuff.
Yes. I mean, the ladder got you too, because Tom J got the ladder out of 7 when you didn't, because you were in 7 at the same time. But Tom J, I got to ask you the question. Were you going to stay in level 8 and look for the bow if you didn't get that hint?
Nope.
There you go.
Yeah.
So saved by the hint.
Yeah, the bow I wasn't concerned about. It was the ladder. Getting all the hints for ladder block stuff.
Yep.
I was thinking the raft and silvers were going to be in 6 because it was
Yep.
ladder blocked, and then 2 ended up being ladder blocked, and
Yep.
then 8, so item ended up being ladder blocked.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, this is not turning out well for me.
We were convinced that 5 was going to actually be on the river spot and have the raft and the silvers, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, that crossed my mind too, but when things weren't showing up, well, it was just all at 6.
But yeah, so what you don't know is that Tom J got to 8 very early, before book, never found the map, got the Triforce and left. I want to say you got a heart on the floor, Tom J.
Yeah.
But the fact that he had to go back for the raft, and the fact that there was a bow hint in level 8, if those things don't happen, Caffy, you having found the bow out of 8 sends him to 9 looking for it, because important items in 9.
Yeah.
And that's where we're at. The ladder was definitely relevant, because obviously if you'd gotten the ladder in 7, would have made a lot of your, like, you would have gotten both items in 8 first time in, and thus gotten the raft the first time in. That would have made a huge difference. But in the end, it was the hint in level 8 that saved Tom J.
Yeah, even then, I'm not sure. So I still had a lot of stuff to do.
You were right. You had just taken the transport to that 3-room segment. That's where the silvers were.
Yeah, I found them.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you'd seen them or not. And
yeah,
9 was pretty quick.
He finished, so...
Yep. And 9 was pretty quick. So you were basically a level 5 behind.
But yeah, so many ladder blocks. Like,
yeah, they were everywhere. and a bait block, and that you both bought bait for. You both went and bought bait. Eventually went back to level 2.
Yeah, the first part of the seed was fine, and then things started to go downhill once the ladder didn't show itself.
Yep. So yeah, that's kind of, ladder deep in 7. No, people don't want, who wants to dig a ladder out of 7? Tom J, I want to say, well, you had the Triforce, you had the compass, but I think you got the ladder before you actually got into the room with the Triforce.
Yes. It was like 2 rooms below the Triforce.
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, and Caffy, you had done like 1 room extra. It didn't do anything more than that. So just, the ladder did hurt you. Obviously, if you got in that ladder, big difference. But I guess there were two paths for you. Either no hint, or or the ladder, or you get the ladder. But ladder in 7, I mean, it happens. That raft in 8 though too. Like, wasn't that like a thing that just kept in the SG Live online tournament? You had a few of those rafts in 8.
Yeah, seems to be the bane of my existence, the raft, a required raft, I should say, deep enough.
Yeah.
Blocked level 8.
Mm-hmm.
Probably still would have done all of Death Mountain before checking the raft spots.
Sure.
We got no hint regarding level 5's whereabouts.
Mm-hmm. Because you're right there.
That I had done prior to getting the book, but yeah, it is what it is. It's a product of Heart Shuffle. You just got to deal with that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. So we get a game 3 with the courage flags. Thoughts? Either one of you?
Gotta go fast.
Yeah, gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. You gotta find that bow, and hope nothing else is too trolly after that.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much it. Well, we've got you, Tom J. You want to do it again tomorrow sometime?
Any chance you guys could not go opposite the other? There's a nice Wednesday open.
Well,
no, you guys do what works for you guys.
Maybe. I'll write something for.
Alright.
fact, that race may still be going. They're playing right now over on Speed Gaming 2. That race started a half hour after ours, so this one didn't go too long. So they're probably still going on over there. So definitely encourage you all to tune on over there when we're done here. But I'm sure you guys will work it out, and we'll get a fun Game 3 with the Courage flag set.
Thank you guys for the restream and tracking. You guys are awesome. And we'll see you for Game 3.
Hey, thanks, Caffy. TomJay, you got anything else?
Peace out.
All right, thanks, TomJay. If you're not already following these runners, I will put the command in the chat so you can do so. And please do click on those links and follow the runners. In the meantime, I'd like to thank everybody. We had Kami Renica. I don't think we shouted him out yet, but he's a wonderful tracker, does a great job always. Thank you very much, Kamian. Mainly Retro, it was a pleasure having you on commentary with me again today.
Yes, it was a pleasure also. Great race with two great runners, and I definitely look forward to see the ending of that other race.
Yep, absolutely. So yeah, head on over to Speed Gaming 2 and catch the rest of that race. And otherwise, that is all for us. Their Game 2 will be tomorrow night at 10:30 on a channel to be determined. If you missed this current one. But that is going to do it for us tonight, and we'll see you over there.